All right, Coach, you fall to Catawba today. Really a tale of two halves. Really good defensively in the first half, and then the second half they just start making some shots. One thing that I noticed is you change things up, go basically with two lines of five. How do you sum up this game as a whole?
Well, I'll start with not really platooning, but we were going. I wasn't happy. I haven't been happy with two games at home, and that was Wingate and Anderson, who are two of the top teams in our league. Didn't like how I rebounded, didn't like how we come out and start with our effort. And so we just kind of challenged them and said, we're going to play 10 players tonight. And we still have a deep bench, even though we have some injuries, a lot of injuries actually, and there's that adversity on the team. We have a deep bench, and those kids are going to have to play down the stretch because, some of our kids are just worn out a little bit, and they're not going to be able to carry the load. Brooks is trying to play the point, but Pippin's got to have minutes, because if something happens to Brooks, she's got to be ready to go. So I liked the team effort the first half. I thought the energy was good, and obviously we played pretty well. And then we came out in the second half, and for whatever reason, they got to feeling it, and they scored a little bit, and we were scoring with them. But then it was ultimately when we started turning the ball over that we lost our lead, and they kept scoring baskets and ended up getting 30-6 off of turnovers.
There was I think they took their first lead at 59-58. You went on a 7-0 run, and then right after that, I think they went on a 12-0 run. What do you do as a coach in those huddles? I think you called a couple timeouts after that. There was a media timeout. What are you doing as a coach in those sequences to try to refocus your girls?
Well, and I don't know, what all was going on. Was it when we were turning the ball over and giving them direct baskets, or was it when we're going out on them, giving them baseline and they're going in and scoring, or is it loose balls? I mean, there's different things that are happening during those runs. And some of those timeouts will be to challenge them. Some of it will be to tell them to take care of the basketball on the offensive end. Because there for a while it was they'd make a basket, we'd make a basket, and we were kind of holding our lead. But I really think it was just those turnovers. Once again, we had untimely giving up offensive rebounds, whether they were long rebounds or whatever, and the ball's just not bouncing our way. And you score 78 points, you expect to win a game, but you don't expect to give up 60 points in the second half. Catawba's a good team. They have good athletes, they have good scores, but to hold them to 27 one half, they come in and score 60 on the road the second half. I mean, our game here and our game over at Catawba are kind of identical deals where we scored a bunch in the second half over there. So, our kids are going to continue to battle. There's a lot of adversity we're going through right now. Those are not excuses, but it is what it is. We have adversity, and I know that the 10 and 11 that we have available bodies right now are going to continue to work, and we're going to still try and win basketball games.